Hey everyone. Well, that was something. You guys are really getting your websites together and picking your themes and working your bios. So I just have a few things that aren't really necessarily in the written announcement, but I think will help you as you move forward with this week's work. So in terms of the bios on the website, I guess to always think about this is one of the first ways to get your audience. Now, your audience does not, there was an article, I think it was the Jane Friedman, that's like, we don't really want to know about you. We do, but we do not. We want to know about you in terms of you as a writer and what you're going to give us. So you want to make sure you gear it toward the people you want to attract to your books. We don't need your life story. It's interesting, of course. I'm nosy, and I would like to know on a basic human level. Come on, Remy. Remy really would like to also give you an announcement, meaning please feed me some food. So if you are going way, way back and telling a long story about yourself, don't. This is about your book. This is about the genre you're writing in, and these are the details that you want to provide us so that we get there. I gave someone the example of the author Vivian Shaw, and I like to listen to books when I'm working out and when I'm driving. You know, things that I don't really necessarily need to hear every word, but I want to be entertained. So Vivian Shaw wrote a trilogy, and the first one is called Strange Practice. And the main character is Greta Helsing. She's a descendant of Von Helsing. But instead of killing vampires, she helps vampires and werewolves and mummies and ghosts and ghouls and all sorts of other supernatural creatures. And it's just very fun. So it's set in England. And everybody, the vocabulary in these books, despite the genre nature of them, it's huge and lots of research. I've been teaching mythology for 30 years, and I was really impressed by the details that Vivian Shaw put in her book. So I went to Amazon to read about her, and it is, even on Amazon, the bio is very focused in terms of her education, her background in all sorts of different mythologies. And she just sounds like this smart person who wrote this genre book that is smart. And it all funneled into the stories. And of course, then I bought the next two and I listened to them. And I'm very sad that I will no longer be able to read about Greta Helsing and her vampire husband and all the things she's going to be doing in the world. So your bio should be doing the same thing. Also, you want to start thinking about how it looks on the page, just like a paper. How does this website look? If it's sort of all slanted over here, center. Is it white? Ouch! Color in the background. That can be a simple fix. You don't have to do anything else. Fonts. Your fonts should really... Sorry about that. Who knew what happened there? Your fonts should really match your genre. You shouldn't have like, woo, sort of fancy, flurry, curly font, and you're writing serious literary fiction. You know, matching. All this stuff needs to match up. Your audience will immediately feel in the right place. So there's that. Okay, so we'll just keep talking about this all session. Please check your work. Please check your work before you turn it in. The first week, I was a little bit nicer, and I was actually really nice this time too. I sent a number of people, when there was something obviously gone immediately, I sent notes. But some of you are turning in papers that don't belong to this class. You're turning in half papers. You're forgetting your URLs for your websites. And, I am not really okay with going back and regrading work because it's like and now I'm telling you what you should have done, and then you go back and do what you should have done, and then you get points for it. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It also really helps you to just be on alert with your own work. Check it, look at it, look at the file again, look at the URL, check the URL, click on it yourself. Have somebody else check it for you if you're not sure if you're doing the right thing. Really take responsibility for turning in the right work, because I am really trying to stay on top of your work so I can really help you with the week at hand. And I don't necessarily want to go back, and I'm kind of not as accommodating from this point forward. Let me just put it that way. I've been encouraging you and helping you, and I will not be like that forever, because I grow weary, as do, like, let's just say I pretend I'm your editor at Random House. Would you send me the wrong novel accidentally? No, you'd probably have checked it 5,000 times because you're so worried about it getting to your editor in the correct format. So check your work, check it twice, and do what Santa does. Okay. That's it. I will put Vivian Shaw's Amazon URL below, and I'll check it before I submit my video. And just look to see how you could market yourself in a similar way. And keep trying. I mean, obviously, we're working on it now. It doesn't have to be perfect at this moment, but eventually it will be perfect. I just know it.